Hi, garden rebels. The month of January. You would think the month of January would be a pretty quiet month as far as gardening is concerned, wouldn't you? But behind the scenes in the garden center world, it is a crazy month. A lot of things being repaired and rebuilt, and displays being made, things unpacked, big tall ladders, power washers, hammers, all kinds of crazy things. But beyond that, what's also really exciting is the house plants. And today I want to share with you a couple of secrets that has helped me along the way in growing some great, healthy, happy house plants. And when you get happy, healthy house plants, that means you have a happy, healthy garden inside where you live. So let's get started. But first, an observation. So when you go indoor plant shopping, ever notice something particular? Anything at all? Anything strike you about indoor houseplant shopping? You catch it yet? Did you notice? No worries, it's taken me years and years to figure this out. But here it is, it's a simple observation. Ever notice that houseplants are sold individually? No big deal, right? You'd find outside plants sold individually as well. But the particularness about houseplants sold individually, and then what has come about is that this pottery business that follows strictly behind the plant business is that they're making pots to fit exactly the size of plant. So you get something like this. Nothing terrible, right? Actually, quite simple. Makes it even easier. Pick out a plant, pick out a pot, and voila. As easy as that is, what this does over the long haul is that plant breeders start breeding or finding particular plants that stand out by themselves. And I call these plants divas. Diva. 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 Nothing wrong with divas, right? The world needs divas. But putting a band together, say a musical foursome, is difficult if you have 4 divas. And so what it doesn't allow us to do to put different plants together. And so today I'd like to take you plant shopping and give you an idea on how to put particular plants together so that you can have an ensemble in your house that look really well together. And not only that, I like to show you an intermediate step, a small step, a half step, a baby step, that you don't actually have to plant all of these plants together in the same pot, but rather test it. So let's just get started and I'll show you. why did I pick up a terracotta tray? This is going to be a key ingredient, by the way. It doesn't have to be terracotta, although notice that I picked the one that has been lined. So this one actually holds water nicely. My apologies for the heater in the background. It gets hot in here, so. I'm going to display it on this table here, and we're going to put this terracotta tray on the table. And let me show you what I mean about mixing plants. Now, just a couple things about that water tray. One, it could be any tray, of course. I chose the sealed terracotta tray, which always looks nice. Second of all, it's really easy to water. Knowing how much this takes up in an hour or two is wonderful. As a matter of fact, you don't need to fill the tray up completely, just fill it up maybe half an inch and let it soak up, and then just drain the rest of the water out. So then the plant is soaked up enough and it never gets overwatered. And finally, if you have any issues, you can always easily just change out one rather than change out the entire pot. It's a fun way to organize your collection and keep them well watered and well taken care of. Also easy to add fertilizer to the water as well. Guys, those are the helpful hints for this week. Always live your passion. Ooh, it gets warm inside.